into the continuation of the reading on Erika. So the cards show one thing, right? The energy shows another, but I know a lot of you guys have questions like, do I personally feel that she was involved in this? Yes, I do feel like there was definitely involvement with her being not the leader, not the mastermind. Fuck. What the fuck? Hold on. That shit was not supposed to change. Like, it's set, so I don't know why it just switched up. Hold on. I'm a big believer in synchronicities and that things happen for a reason. That's like a little marina. That's like a little boat, and that's like the ocean. That's like someone taking off by boat. I don't know. We'll see if that holds any meaning. But Valeria says that she was stupid. Erika was not that smart. She was not the brightest, and that she would not be able to pull this off on her own. Like, just like slow, like very slow learner, like very lazy, always making errors. Like, she was not the sharpest tool in the bend, is what I get from Valeria. She keeps on, like, she tells me this all the time. I hear it like loud and clear. She's like, de las dos no se hace ninguna. And it's like, she's pretty much saying, like, you can get both of these bitches and you can wrap them up and they still want to amount to half of what I was. So she just, in other words, like, it's like the talent that she had in her pinky is more than both of them had put. So a lot of you are new here, but I do this all the time. Like, I work on cases. I've actually worked on like cold cases. I have family members contact me for missing people. I solve cases. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, all this information that you're saying, you're regurgitating and you're putting it out. No, I made it like the next day after all this happened, and I channeled the information. And it just so happens that everything that I channeled lines up to what's out there and what they put together. I'm not reading tabloids. I'm not listening to like the news and gathering all this information and taking notes. Like, I am freestyling from everything that I'm channeling, everything that's coming up. I just pour it out to you guys. And what I do, and if you know me and know my work, I'm an evidential medium. So the information that I give out, I like it to be validated, and I'll say it before it's happened. So when I'm talking about Erika and how she's a Satanist and how her mom, I see her like beheading goats, and I see her doing like ritualistic blood sacrifices. That's not out there. Go look it up. I'm pretty sure that's not out there. I know it's not out there, but I am being told it's going to be revealed. It's going to come out. So as you guys start digging, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, that's that one dude that people were, you know, I have a lot of people talking shit in the comments, but they're going to be like, that one dude said this, right? So I'm telling you right now, mother figure for Erika helped with the sacrifice. And everyone's like, oh, that information is already out here. I do series. That was episode number 1, and you guys are like, all that information is already out there. No, that information has been validated. Everything I said, you validated that shit. You read it. I'm the truth. Second episode, listen to that. Now these ones, things are going to start adding up together, and it's going to start hitting. They did a toxicology. There is toxicology that is pending. Someone did grab like a blood sample. There's some type of like hair follicle, but do I think she was sedated? Do I think there was something in that Starbucks drink like a lot of you said? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. But if I watch that video, I do feel like she's kind of like in this trance where she knows she should be leaving. She knows she's in danger, and it's like a freeze. It's like the deer in headlights, and I'm very familiar with this look that you get in your eyes, and you guys can research Sanpaku eyes, Sanpaku, but you get a certain look in your eyes, and it's when the lower white part, the sclera of the eye, and the top part of the eye is visible. That happens a lot when there's tragedy, when somebody's life is going to be cut very short. It happens when people have an NDE, a near-death experience. I feel like she was already experiencing that, and like it was her soul, her intuition telling her to leave, but she didn't listen to it. She didn't get out in time. So it feels like this weird, like, I don't know, it's almost like she's hypnotized in a weird sense. So there was like an actual physical altercation where she actually, like, I don't know if she would mess around with her friends or like actually, like, do you guys know if she was jumped, if that's publicized, if there was 2 people that assaulted her, 2 people that had been threatening her to try to get the job done? Like, as far as like scaring her and shaking her. But she's talking about that there was a falling out with like a group of friends. And she's talking about like how she had that breakup. Everyone knows she had that breakup, right? But then there's also like some people that were siding with her ex or with the man that she broke up with. I'm not going to say her ex. It could have been someone else that she was seeing after her ex, like on TikTok or something. But these people kind of like stood friends and they were playing both sides. She's saying that this is where the problems began. Everyone warned her about Erika. Do not trust her. No one exactly warned her that she was going to harm her, but it was like, she's going to steal from you. She is making you look bad. Why do you have her? She's always stressing you out. Nobody liked her. And I feel like even her family was very iffy. They had told her, stay away from her. She's going to bring you bad. She's specifically talking about like, I believe this is her tia that was like having these dreams. She was having these premonitions. Algo le va a pasar, algo le va a pasar. She kept on like repeating that to the family members. So somebody had this premonition that something was going to happen to her, something was not right. And this is also going to be released by the family. There's wording on the what penetrated her, what came out. I can't say the words. TikTok will censor, but there's wording. There is writing on it. There is a message on what penetrated her. Has not been released yet. It is going to be released, but this is somebody that's going to, they're going to hire someone to take the fall. So Erika was also paid to throw people off, is what Valeria is telling me. She was paid to throw people off, and if she has to take the heat, if she has to take, it's like all eyes on her, all eyes on Viviana, right? Everyone's looking at them, and they're missing the real person that's behind that. Again, she keeps on saying these two, no way they could have carried this out by themselves. They were involved, but there's a greater mastermind, and she wants all of you guys to find out who that is. So that is going to be all for the Erika. I don't think I want to do another one. I don't like it. I don't like giving her too much energy, especially with what came out on the cards, how this is like a destiny swap and like crowning a new queen. Fuck. The crowning of the queen, the crown chakra, beauty pageants. Beauty pageants. There's a fucking connection here. There's a connection. There's a connection. It's, you guys are going to hear it. That is all I'm going to do on her. I don't like the energy. It's heavy. It's dark. I need to go sage myself now. I will come back with another video where I am channeling directly from her. And I will do a channeling session just like my other ones with Valeria. So if you guys have any questions or have anything that you want me to look into directly, or that you want me to channel and ask specifically, I will do that. Drop it down in the comments. If you are brought here again by the algorithm, it's because I am the truth. Make sure you hit that follow button so that you stay in the loop of everything that's going on.